Rick Jaffa and Amanda Silver, the brains behind Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, have some ambitious plans for the future of the franchise. They're not just stopping at 1 or 2 sequels, they're talking at least 5 more projects, including 2 full-length movies. So yeah, the story of Noah and May is far from over, and Kingdom pretty much kicked off a brand new trilogy. The franchise got its reboot back in 2011 with Rise of the Planet of the Apes, starring James Franco and Andy Serkis. That movie pulled in almost $500 million on a $93 million budget, and with that kind of success, 20th Century Studios cranked out 2 more installments. Fans often call these movies the Caesar trilogy since they center on his story, but with Kingdom, even though the franchise is clearly moving forward, Caesar's gone. Still, the movie was well received and easily turned a profit for the studio. The idea for a new trilogy has been in the works since the franchise was first rebooted. In a chat with The Hollywood Reporter, Amanda Silver straight up said that even before the Caesar trilogy got going, they had a 9-film series planned. 4 movies are out, with 5 more on the horizon. While this idea sounds ridiculously epic, let's dial down the hype a bit. Sure, we'll definitely get a 5th movie, but all 9, that's up in the air. Personally, I think some of the storylines will spin off into series, but as of now, the focus is strictly on full-length movies. Wes Ball mentioned that if Kingdom hits it big, they'll jump right into making the next chapter of Noah's adventures, with Owen Teague returning to the role. Word is, Teague's already locked in for at least 2 more films, which means the studio has some serious plans for Noah, and the same goes for Freya Allen's character, May. Rick Jaffa pointed out that he's already pitched new ideas to the higher-ups at 20th Century Studios. These ideas are likely to get the green light if Kingdom not only turns out popular, but also delivers strong streaming numbers over the year. Although the filmmakers didn't drop any clear hints about a 5th movie, it's pretty much a given. Wes Ball openly stated that Kingdom would set the stage for future movies and that he's already got sequels in mind, but even though many fans want Wes to direct the next Ape film, he might not be available since he's currently working on a live-action adaptation of The Legend of Zelda. That said, Fox seems to have a strong candidate in mind for the 5th part. Rumor has it they're eyeing Neil Blomkamp, the author of District 9. Blomkamp's been tied up with a sequel to District 9, but that project's been put on hold. Ape franchise fans are hyped at the idea of Fox bringing Blomkamp on board for the 5th installment because his distinctive directing style is a perfect fit. He's got the skills to make the apes look insanely lifelike and believable. Plus, his knack for intense, emotionally charged narratives would add just the right amount of dramatic weight to the movie. Planet of the Apes has always been more than just action. It's a story about survival, morality, and evolution, and Blomkamp's the ideal director to bring those complex themes to life. As for the plot, it's pretty much a no-brainer that it'll focus on Noah again. 20th Century Studios hinted that Kingdom could kick off a new trilogy, and ever since, people have been wondering if it dropped any hints about where the series is heading. Major franchises often use post-credit scenes to tease the next installment, but Kingdom didn't bother with that. No surprise there, the previous trilogy rarely used post-credit scenes, and it didn't stop them from cranking out more films. But if you stuck around until the very end of the credits, you'd catch an audio recording. As the credits roll out, you can hear apes in the background, like the creators are giving us an auditory wink about what's coming next. Even without that, considering what producers, directors, and the studio have been saying, a 5th part is practically a sure thing. Some insiders have even spilled a few details. Word is, the plot will revolve around a virus that starts spreading among the apes. The infected ones are going to look and act like zombies, attacking both humans and their own kind. There's even a rumor that the 5th movie will take inspiration from horror and post-apocalyptic genres, promising a totally unique experience unlike anything we've seen in the franchise before. If Fox decides to fast-track the sequel and jumps into filming right after the script is done, we could be watching Planet of the Apes 5 as early as 2026. That's a pretty quick turnaround, assuming they lock in a director, the script's good to go, and the actors are all on board. Basically, if everything goes off without a hitch, 2026 would be the perfect release year. In the meantime, we're just waiting for more news about the future of the Ape franchise. Stay tuned.